Hey folks, I'm Captain Jimbo Keith.
And I'm Captain Jim Keith.
Welcome to another episode of Keith Boys Outdoors. To start off with, our photographer lady forgot to post our video from last week, so I gotta apologize for us not having one. We did film one, it just didn't get posted. And she didn't want to post it this week because it was past dates. But anyway, getting past that point, the fishing has been pretty good this week. You caught them pretty good, didn't you?
Yep, sure did.
Yeah.
It's getting better.
Yeah.
It's coming out of a
Things
little
are-
slump we've had in the
Yeah.
past, and redfish are kicking on about everywhere you go. And
Yeah.
then I saw a school of redfish out on the flats the other day, which is encouraging.
Yeah.
Tells me, and they were the oversized. They were just in the slot size, and
Yeah, good keeper size.
yeah, and we caught some mackerel
Yeah.
on the flats. So I know they're out there at
The
Seahorse.
the bait's definitely showing
the
up.
bait's in there.
What we
Pelican
call the
climbing
rain
around.
bait. Bait
Yeah.
on top of the water looks like raining on top. Yeah,
Yeah.
bait's coming all in there. Trout will be in there with them.
I had a few big sharks come after my redfish. Everything tells you everything's
Yeah.
like going,
Going, everything's
kicking in
happening.
here. About
Think
time you got your camo.
Yeah,
on,
by
like
the
you
time
going
bow
ready for
season,
bow
time that football season starts, that's when the redfish gonna show up.
Yep.
That's why I'm wearing camo. We start bow season in our zone next Saturday's opening day, so y'all be safe out there in the woods.
Yeah.
Figured I'd represent, wear my camos.
Yeah.
But we won't be bow hunting. We'll be fishing. We'll be out there on the water ripping some lips instead of sticking some stuff. So,
Yep.
But got a lot of friends and family that'll start bow season this week, and I hope to see some pictures on social
I
media.
might try to go one day.
Yeah.
Next week.
He'll be stealing
Up
my
in
crossbow.
Georgia.
Yeah. So anyway, post some pictures because that's the enjoyment we getting to watch that. Try to shoot some film out there while you're out there, some videos and stuff. If anybody's got a spot and they want to go and during the week or whatever, reach out to me. I'd love to just come and video somebody hunting. You got somewhere you're seeing some game or whatever, let me know. I'll come and bring my phone, bring stand, and we'll try to shoot a little something. But anyway, I'm going to try to do some of that with my cousin this year, talk to him about it a little bit. But anyway, the bite has been really good. The incoming was better this week. It's kind of was late in the day. This week, you're probably not going to have too much of an incoming unless you want to fish right till dark. So we'll have a high outgoing in the morning. And then as the week progresses, we'll start getting a little bit of incoming in the morning and then the falling tide throughout the day. But the incoming has definitely been better for redfish. Definitely. Captain Stevens been staying a little later and fishing, and he's been catching them really good.
I went back out after half a day and caught them. I went and caught some and just had some fun.
It's really weird because like you'll fish at multiple spots and not get bit, and then when that tide gets
the right tide and the right
like
spot.
I left a spot 30 minutes before he fished it, and boom, they were wadded up there, and he really caught them good. So it's just that's why we move around a lot.
They're moving. They're moving in,
So,
coming into that tide, moving around here and there.
Snook season and grouper season's been open this past week.
We caught a nice snook.
He caught
the
a
other
nice
day,
snook
32 inch.
while they're snook fishing. The weather hadn't been good enough for us to get out and grouper fish our spot. Really had one Monday was the only day that I really had people wanting to grouper fish, and it was pretty rough. Took one over the bow of my boat trying to troll. It was a little rough.
Yeah.
But anyway, we bailed out on that and went and whacked some good redfish that day with those people, so that was awesome. But anyway, things are good. Weather, some rain coming in, looks like. Maybe you were saying. I really
fished
haven't.
in the rain yesterday, most all day, and then it calmed off and just a light sprinkle.
Yeah.
But it calmed off real nice. But it was nasty in the
in
the morning. That storm came through and that front. It was lightning. We got out about 9 o'clock.
Gotcha.
Anyway,
A lot of people fishing right now. A lot of Bramp's busy with the grouper guys. There's boats running around. It's definitely there's a lot of people on the water. Next weekend kind of slow down a little bit with bow season happening, even though it's hot. But it's been good, I think.
Yep.
Fishing is definitely good business.
Getting better and better.
Call us if you want to get on the books. Captain Jim and Steven both have dates open.
I got a few. October's full.
Yeah,
November about full. I don't think
so
I've got but maybe 1 or 2 dates in November.
I know Steven's got a few open this month that he sent me. I'm booked solid.
Yeah.
But I'm almost ready to get on that airboat pretty soon. I'm jonesing to get on it. Makes things kind of easy. But anyway, it's been good. Looking forward to stay at the grind. Cup mullet still been working good on the redfish. Catching a few shrimp. Shrimp are, working pretty decent. when you can go
Yep.
catch them.
Mm-hmm.
Live bait, working good on the snook, live pinfish.
Yeah.
Something that I
Yeah.
talked about earlier in the year with me and him. We're running some pinfish traps, catching pinfish. And the hand-sized pinfish and the ones that are like, 3/4 of your hand, haven't been eating them.
You would think the
You
big
would think,
snook could eat them up.
but they want them little pinfish.
Yeah.
So it's kind of weird. That,
Well, we caught that one on
yeah.
we had, and then
Yeah.
we lost a couple of them. But
Yeah.
yeah, the little pinfish about
the
that
small ones. So anyway, it's a little tip there.
Yeah.
A lot of people wanting to know what we're catching them on. But live finger mullet worked really good, and a jig. Throwing the big Artemis shad that Bass Assassin makes. It's a 5-inch she shad on like a 1/2 ounce to a 3/8 ounce jig. Get in the areas they're at, those deeper sloughs, and bounce that jig along. They'll thump it.
Yep.
We lost a good one on a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
But anyway, had some other hits.
During this
Some other-
time,
yeah.
I was just gonna say during this time, you need to probably tie a little bit stronger leader.
Yeah, definitely
40,
bigger
50 to 60 pounds if you're gonna be snook fishing.
Yeah.
That
A lot of
helps,
big ones.
Helps out a lot.
Yeah.
You hook one of those big ones, they'll cut that light line.
Yeah.
They'll go with it.
A lot of people disagree with us. Say, "Oh, you can catch them on 30." You can catch them on
can.
that. You can,
But-
but your odds of landing him aren't near as
When
good.
you're having a customer paying
Yeah.
what they pay, paying our, and you want to get that fish in the boat.
Yeah, you don't
be
want to say,
playing
"Yeah, he
around.
broke the leader because I didn't have a big enough
Yeah,
leader
they
on."
blame you.
You just don't want to go
So,
there. But
Best to have a good leader if you really want to put them in the
Yeah, if
boat.
you wanna put 'em
You
in the
want to
boat.
play around with them and let them run out there and
yeah,
let them jump and get a little, just enjoy the
Yeah.
fight and everything.
you can
It
still
doesn't
do
matter
that
if
with
you
a
get
big
'em in the
leader.
boat or not,
You
so.
still do that with big leaders.
Yeah,
Back off the
right.
drag. It's
That's
not a
right.
problem. You just get to land him instead of getting him up there and
Just
cutting
play
you
'em a
off.
little more. Yeah.
But some people have a hard time tying that bigger leader with a knot. If you use a double uni, the knot's longer. It's a bigger knot because that heavy line. I use an FG knot. It goes through the guides real easy. Ties really good on on that big line too.
Yep.
Still using 20-pound braid. Some people are using 15 and 10. That's your preference. I like 20.
Yeah.
But anyway, it works good. Casts a long way still. I have a problem with it. The hammer braid's the braid we're using. They got some Hammer Alpha that I've used a little bit of, and I actually got it in a 30, and it does really well. It casts really, really nice.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's cool stuff by Cast King
Yep.
coming out. But anyway, guys, y'all be safe in the woods and safe
Yeah.
on the water.
Make sure your stands are fastened good.
Yep.
That's when you climb up there in those tree stands. A lot
Yeah.
of accidents happen this
Yep.
time of the year.
Tyler's been putting up tree stands over there this
Yeah.
weekend. It's the first time he's solo been doing tree stands and feeders without me, so it's kind of a proud dad moment, but also a little worried that he's doing it. But him and his buddy Trey, they've done really well. They got a nice little place to hunt. Hoping to see some, hoping for them to kill some, and then I get to watch them clean it. So, but anyway, hopefully we can have some videos on that. If they shoot one, we get to go track it. We'll try to get some film on it. But there's some cool. If you shoot some deer, and you need a tracker, give Ken Mullins a call. He's on Facebook, but he is probably one of the best in our area. He does Levy County, Gilchrist County, Columbia County, Alachua County. He's got a wide range. He's got 3 trackers with dogs, and then he's also invested in it's a drone,
Around
but he can do the infrared drone. So he is on top of things. But
That's
guys love it. He's got, I don't know if he charges or does it for free. I'm not sure. A lot of those guys just do it for free to work their dogs and just tip them. But just think about it, guys. If you do call them out there and it's 8, 9, 10 o'clock at night and they got to go to work the next day, they're spending gas to come over there. So take good care of them.
That
they
infrared,
come
if y'all are not
it's
familiar
pretty
with
neat.
infrared drones they use now, they're expensive.
Yeah.
But they fly over. Go on YouTube and just type that in,
Yeah.
infrared tracking, infrared.
It's pretty amazing.
Deer, and you can see
So-
that deer laying out, the heat
Yeah.
that comes off the
They
deer.
can
It's
tell
cool.
if he's
It's
dead, if he's wounded, if he looks like he's going to die, from the shot placement, how the deer's acting. Like, it's
It's laying.
really, really neat stuff. But
Check
anyway,
that out.
give them a call instead of losing a deer. If you think you made a bad shot, call them. Don't go mess stuff up by trying to track it yourself.
Yeah.
Wait and let them come and put the dogs on it or use the drone, whatever's best for them.
When in doubt, back out.
That's right. That's right. Give them time and recover that deer, get them horns. I know in Florida, it's hot and the deer you worry about the meat spoiling. If you're there in a couple hours, I mean, we used to ride around on the dog box. I mean, don't get me wrong, you know, in the heat, and it just puts a little tenderizer on, a little seasoning. You know,
what you worry about right now in this area is coyotes.
Coyotes getting to them,
eating them all
and
up.
hogs. Hogs will eat them too.
Yeah.
But anyway, just be
All
careful out there. Watch out for snakes. Rattlesnakes and moccasins are crawling. The woods are wet over in Lee County.
Yeah,
Golly,
they
they're
are
wet.
over the road on 24.
Yeah, it's over the road. Yeah, a
places.
couple places. So be careful out there. Tight lines. God bless.
Yep.
See
Have
you.
a good evening.